Come on, let it go. Just let it be. Why don't you be you? Now me. Everything exposed. Leave it to the breeze. Why don't you be you? Now me. Now me.
Scholarship, I would say, look, I know the market isn't doing well, but trust me when I say I'm the best investment you'll ever have. I guarantee you, I'm the best investment you'll ever have. And so I say this to you because that's the way you have to envision yourself while you're under construction. While you're under construction, you have to envision yourself thinking about your goal, seeing your goal, okay? So then after that, I got my little notes on my little iPad right here, or whatever they call these technology things now. I just learned about Snapchat, so excuse me. All right? A tablet. There we go. Thank you, sister, for helping me out. She said it's a tablet. Sade, it's a tablet. It's a tablet. All right. So the next phase that we begin to go through it, and we talked about this a little bit, is the investment stage, okay? We're going through investing, and we're figuring things out, okay? And so I really want to briefly, before I get done, I really want to talk about this. I want to share a story with you. When I started high school, when I was getting ready to leave the foster care system, see, I went to juvenile hall plenty of times. I spent birthday, New Year's, Christmas, and many other holidays in juvenile hall. I spent many holidays inside group homes. I spent many holidays with families that weren't really my family. So it was a hard pill for me to swallow. But when I decided to finally get my life on track, guess what ended up happening? Everything that could go wrong went wrong. And so when I decided to start high school, I started high school in 10th grade. And when I started high school in 10th grade, they told me, Sade, you know, we admire your willingness to fight hard and to, go to classes. But guess what? None of your classes is going to count. The class you did at juvenile hall, the classes that you did at Polinsky Children's Center, the classes that you did everywhere else, none of them are going to count. You're starting off 10th grade with no credit. You're starting off 10th grade with no credit. There's no way you're going to pass. And I remember my auntie was sitting down next to the counselor, and the principal was right there. And my auntie's going back and forth, and she was advocating, if you know what I mean. She was advocating for me. Now, her way of advocating required some words, right? And so her words that she used to advocate for me, they didn't hear. And so I remember they saying to me, Sade, you don't understand what type of school you're at. You have a better chance of leaving here pregnant than you do with a high school diploma. But they didn't know I was under construction. And I was dangerous being under construction. Why? Because I knew what I was building. And what I was building was something greater than what they can currently see. My vision was greater than what they could see. And that's the way that you have to see yourself. And so I told her, I said, just give me an opportunity. Just invest in me. You don't have to give me nothing if you don't want to. Just give me an opportunity. And they gave me an opportunity. I went from school from 6 a.m. to 9:50 p.m. every day. Monday through Friday, and I went on Saturdays too. I played sports as well. Now, what you have to understand is that you think that that's easy. And she said, "What? You think that that's easy when you hear about it?" But every day I lived that life for 3 years. And then I went to college, and everyone thought it got easier. I got an associate's degree. I graduated from San Diego State. Everyone thought it got easier. Now I have a master's. Everyone thought it was easy, right? But aren't we all under construction? We're all under construction. And so when I was getting ready to start my master's, and I'll leave you with this story, okay? When I was getting ready to start my master's program at USC, my whole life changed completely. See, I'm a mother. I'm a mother before I'm anything. I'm a mother before I'm a social worker. I'm a mother before I'm a professional. I'm a mother before I'm a student. I'm a mother before I'm anything. There's nothing that comes close to me being, nothing comes closer than me being a mother. That's the most important job in my life because I'm breaking the cycle with my 2 children. I have a little girl, I have a little boy. And when I was getting ready to start school at USC, everything that could go wrong went wrong. I became a single mother. The first 2 weeks of graduate school, I became a single mother. And when I became a single mother, everything inside of me wanted to give up. I said, how am I going to make it? How am I going to feed these children? It's up to me. How am I going to make sure that they get to where they need to go? How am I going to break the cycle if I'm always stressed out because I got a 20-page paper I need to type? That doesn't make sense. How am I going to do it? And so what ends up happening is I finally make up my mind that I'm going to give up. It's over. I have a bachelor's degree. I don't have any debt. So it's over. It's done. It's done for me. And so I made up my mind. I was crying. I was crying so bad, and the tears were flowing down. And then I'll start praying, and then I would cry. And then I'll start praying, and I'll cry. And then finally I start praying one last time, and I said to God, God, look, in order for me not to give up, I need a clear as day answer from you. Like, you need to talk to me. I don't need a dove to fly by as an answer. I don't need that. Like, I need a clear as day. Like, I need to hear something. That's the only way I'm staying. Otherwise, it's over for me. I'm done. I'll drop out. I'll return the money that I already have. I left my job on good terms, thank God. And I'll go back there making $15 an hour. I'd rather do that. So I was crying. I went to go pick up my kids from daycare. And I was driving, and then I put on some happy music because I said, I got to get happy all over again because I don't want my kids to know what's going on. Then I put on some rap because I said, I don't want no feelings. But then I put back on my happy music. And when I put on my happy music, I was back. I said, okay, get back in mommy mode. Get back on mommy. Put on the kids bop. Put on the kids bop. Right? So I put on the kids bop, and I'm singing a song, and I go pick up my kids, and they couldn't tell nothing was wrong. My son is all happy. My daughter is all happy. Mommy, mommy, mommy. I'm like, yes, all right. I put them in the car, strap in my daughter, put my son in the car, strap him in, and then I put the car in reverse, and I put my hand on the other seat, and I turn around. And as I turn around, look, it's like the radio shut off. Everything stopped. And my daughter looked me square in the eyes, and she said, Mommy, you're strong. My daughter was 2 years old. That was my answer. That was the clear as day answer that I asked for. My daughter looked at me and she said, Mommy, you're strong. And that's the only reason I stand before you with letters after my name, right? That's the only reason, is because she looked at me and she told me I was strong. See, what people don't understand is I did write a book. I wrote a book because I was in special education. I couldn't read or write. But I wrote a book. I figured they'd make me write 20-page papers at school. Somebody need to pay me to do it in the book, so I put it in the book. So I wrote a book, and then I got so broke one day. I'll never forget this day. I was broke. I was so broke, I had to put noodles inside the pot. And my daughter and my son, they ate the noodles. Some said, Sade, don't you eat until they go to bed to make sure that they're not hungry anymore. And so thank God I didn't eat because they wanted more of the noodle. And when they went to bed, I ate for dinner tap water. That was my dinner. And I said, this is the last day I'll ever be this broke. So I started a business. I started consulting business. So now I travel doing motivational speaker. I travel as a professional development trainer. I'm a coach. I do all these different things. You know, I did all these things because I had no choice. See, I started a business because I was broke. I wrote a book because I was broken. Let me say it again. I started a business because I was broke. I wrote a book because I was broken. I put everything, all my heart and soul, in a book. And I said, somebody is going to grow from this. Somebody's going to get what they need from this. Somebody is. And so when my daughter looked me in the eye, she said, Mommy, you're strong. That changed my life forever. Nothing was ever the same. And so I'm saying to you guys as students, as professionals, I'm saying to you, if you feel like giving up, if you fell in the class, please understand that delay doesn't mean deny. It simply means that it's a process that you're going through. You're strong. And so before you give up, before you walk out of this place right here, this building, I want you to know you're under construction and you're strong. If your mom and your dad never told you, you're strong. If a teacher never told you, please understand that you're strong. Okay? If nobody's ever looked you in your eyes and said to you, you're strong, you're strong. Don't ever give up. Delay doesn't mean deny. You're worth so much more. And so before you give up, please look me in my eyes and I tell you from the bottom of my heart, you're strong. My name is Sade Burrell. Thank you.